Relationships are still good. Major League, Cassper as well. Anatii, to tell you the truth, Anatii's never really liked me.
What?
So it's one of those.
And you guys were great when you made the special Somebody, right?
But even, you see, that's where the weirdness had started, because I remember for that song to drop, you came with some other funny styles, you wanted cash and whatever. The song wasn't supposed to come out, actually. Dimples was like my dad. I was, wherever he was, I was there.
So it must have devastated you, dog.
It killed me.
Jesus. Dog, there was a period of time where you were misunderstood.
A lot. Like, hectically. They were like, terrible DJ, terrible presenter, terrible this, terrible that. And at the time, it was a time where I wasn't doing well mentally myself. And I would give in to that.
Dog, I think you put on a lot of people.
I've tried. To tell you the real truth, I was trying really, really hard, and I'm still trying. And I wanted to put Reese and Nasty on one song on my album.
No music can get it, bro.
I'm not involved. I'm not involved.
Pearl Juicy can get it.
Eish, I'm not involved.
I'm gonna say it. I see you, Speedsta. I see you. You're killing them, son. Gap City, B-Dub, Africa, the rest of the world. What's going on? And welcome to another episode of the Juice 2.0. Appreciate you so much. Returning subscriber, you guys are amazing. If you haven't subscribed, you're not part of the family just quite yet. Click subscribe, let the family grow. Today, we're coming to you all the way from Pakalane at House of Habanos. Thank you very much going out to them for housing us tonight. So you come over here. They're open from Monday to Monday. Great meals, amazing drink prices. So don't you say I didn't tell you. I put you on game. Plug life, plug life. And today's a very, very special episode, man. I got some of the most amazing artists coming in this weekend, and this gentleman is no exception. He's a 3-time South African hip-hop DJ of the year. Right. That's how we put it. 3 times. Not 1 time, 2 times, 3 times.
3 in a row.
3 in a row.
3 in a row.
You gotta be something. You gotta be something. He's also a radio presenter. He's also an entrepreneur. He's a lot of things. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to put your hands to mother flipping hands together for my brother, DJ Speedsta. Lesero, but you know him as DJ Speedsta.
Yes, sir.
What's happening, son?
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
I almost said, I see you, Speedsta. I see you. You're killing them, son.
Shout out.
How you doing, pa?
I'm good, bro. I'm blessed. Happy to be back in Botswana.
Yeah.
I've been, like I was telling you off air, I've been coming here for over 13 years now.
That's crazy.
So yeah, man, good to be here.
Good to see you, man. And I'm so honored to sit right next to you and have a conversation. My life has been so blessed, and this is one of my blessings that I can count this year.
Yeah.
I don't take it for granted, man. People like you are people that are celebrated, and it's deserved.
Thank you.
So for me to just have your time, because it's very valuable, bro. It's DJ Speedsta's time. So I'm happy that you're here.
Thank you. Shout out to you. You guys are doing an amazing show. Losing my words. You guys are doing an amazing job. I've been catching some of the episodes, like I told you. So,
bro,
big up to you guys. Big up to your crew for pushing and keep going. It's only going to get bigger. Yeah.
Thank you so much, man. Tease, who organized this, was like, he sent me a screenshot. Right? Yeah. And you guys were talking about like the plane situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the part that just blew my mind off was how you say you have seen the Juice 2.0.
Yeah.
And you're ready to roll. Let's do it.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
When he was like, yo, you want to shoot the podcast when you land? I was like, of course.
Sheesh.
And like I was telling you, it's like perfect timing because I'm busy doing a PR rollout.
Right.
So I'm doing a whole bunch of interviews because I got a whole bunch to talk about.
That's crazy, bro. But welcome to B-Dub one more time. This is pretty much almost like second home for you, I presume.
And it's nice and warm here. It's cold in South Africa.
Yeah.
This last cold front that we're facing. Just before the spring and that.
We can't wait for spring. Tell me about the last time you were here, man. What were you getting up to?
Last time I was here, shout out to Ben T. He brought me out with the boys. They were doing the YSO. I think it was a market vibe. Was on a farm. Very, very nice vibe.
Pretty,
yeah, people were like, had stores with food and that kind of a vibe. And then, I was just playing. And I remember I was playing under a tree. It was so cool. I was playing under a tree and was playing a lot of hippity hop and people were just happy, So December was the last time I was here. So not too long ago.
So coming here and play, man, what do you enjoy the most about B-Dub, the people? I'm pretty much sure that you have a lot of fans and you can notice it when you play. But what are some of the most amazing things that you like about B-Dub?
I think B-Dub, they love BW.
Yeah.
BBW, BBL. They love South African hip hop. And I even see it with the insights. So when I check like my gram and stuff, there's a very, very big Botswana following. So I think it's always nice to, especially now where South African hip hop is, there's a lot of cool music that is out. And I know people in Botswana want to hear that. They don't want to hear me. All I do is win. And, you know, so it's always exciting preparing to come here as well. Yeah. And just to showcase like local hip hop, man, because, you know, there's a time where hip hop wasn't really booming, as they say. Hip hop was dead. Yeah. So yeah.
How are we doing right now? How are we doing right now as far as hip hop?
We're getting there. We're getting there. You know. I mean, I'm working on my album. My album is on
can't wait for that, bro. So, I saw that on your tweet. I was like, whoa. Yeah. It's about to go down.
By the time this comes out, the single would have been out. So it's a brand new single. It's out featuring Blackie and a new guy which we're introducing called Visionary.
Yeah.
I worked with Zuchi once again. So we're coming in hot. But what I'm trying to say is that there was a time where the South African hip hop wasn't commercially viable.
Right.
So you don't hear it on the radio. It's not an easy listen for your moms or your pops. You know, it went to very underground, jump up and down. I think that's what kind of killed us.
Yeah.
So we're slowly getting there, and the only way we'll get there is by making hits.
Of course.
You know, like we don't need too much rapidy rap. People want to have a good time, you know.
Come up with the hits.
Exactly, especially now going into the summer. So my album is showcasing all of that. Like you're gonna hear people that you normally hear in a certain pocket,
right,
on a whole different vibe. We've taken it back to let's have fun in the studio. Let's have fun with the music. Let's not overthink the music.
Sure.
Let's make the people happy.
So working with Blackie and Visionary, how would you describe that, man? What kind of vibe was it?
The vibe,
because Blackie and Visionary, I'm not too sure I know the dude.
Yeah.
But I know Blackie fire.
Yeah.
Blackie hard.
Yeah, no, this song is proper like feel good, ladies. You know, but Blackie always says like the song is very special to his heart. It's a really, really good song. And like I said, the album as a whole, the album will be dropping on the 2nd of October.
Dope.
So people can look forward to that.
That's only next month, bro.
That's next month, yeah.
Yeah.
And I got crazy features. I've literally got the whole game on the album. My last album, which was Bottle Brush Street, dropped on the 19th of Jan 2019.
Oh.
So it's been a good,
almost 5
years.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so by the grace of God, that one album has been able to carry my career like as long as I can remember. So yeah, it's time for the sophomore.
Yeah.
And it's time to get back to work.
Blessings, bro. I love that. So a comment that I saw earlier on social media, I don't know what this person was talking about. And then the comment had said, South African hip hop died with AKA.
Yeah.
I was like, that can't be true.
Yeah.
What do you make of that statement? That can't be true.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely not true. But I think there's a big space and big shoes to fill.
Like a vacuum.
Because, you know, we not only lost AKA, but we lost AKA, we lost Ricky.
Bruh.
We lost City Lights. We lost DJ Dimples. We lost Costa Titch.
Yeah.
We lost Tumi Kladi.
Bruv.
We've got LES, who's currently in hospital. He's getting a lot better now.
Yeah.
So it's just been
You spoke to LES?
Yeah, we had a prayer meeting the other day with the family.
Amazing.
He's doing a lot better. It's gonna be a long journey, but he's getting there.
Lovely.
So yeah, it's been a rough couple of years, I'd say, for South African hip hop.
Yeah.
But yeah, it will never die. But now we need new faces, new guys. But back to what I said earlier, the guys have to make hits.
Yeah, that's all it is. Because you know what it is now? The competition is hit after hit with the Yanos, bro.
Exactly.
And what I noticed, man, and I need you to comment on this, by the way. What I noticed is that for hip hop, the slight disadvantage is that you can't necessarily make a TikTok challenge with a hip hop song.
It's difficult.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
The Yanos gang, they come on, they take a little bit of a part of a song, dance it, challenge it, blow, boom. So yeah, you do agree that hip hop is it's a bit tough.
It's tough. I mean, you can imagine for like think about like big festivals, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're having a festival with 5,000 people, people are buying tickets. They want to be happy.
Yeah.
So you have to get a Maporisa, Kabza, Daliwonga, Young Stana, you know. So when you think about a lineup and you think about, okay, what am I going to do for hip hop? Your options, you have Blackie, KO, Nasty C, Maglera. Those are pretty much your headline, like guys you can get as headliners because they have hits. Because when you're performing into 5,000 people, you can't...
Dog, it's not just anybody,
It's not just anybody, right? So there's a big gap now because normally you could... If you had AKA, Ricky Rick, Dalez, Nasty C, Blackie, already that's a fire.
Why are you not putting Cassper in there? Cassper.
He just dropped. Cassper just dropped. You know, that's fire.
That's pretty much fire right there. Yeah.
So we don't have... Unfortunately, we no longer have the super megas.
Yeah.
So it's time for the new ones now to
hit it.
To take the stage, step up.
Yeah.
But make hits.
It's got to be that.
You have to make it.
There's no running away.
That is the most important thing.
Yeah. Dude, you mentioned names right there. And I wanted to ask you, bro, who is your top 5 hip-hop artists right now in South Africa? Like top 5. I don't know what we're considering.
In no order.
In no order, yeah.
Like who am I listening to and who am I enjoying?
Who are you listening to and who is the best?
5 might not be enough. Okay. Yeah. Blackie's in there, of course.
Blackie's in there.
Nasty's in there, of course.
Nasty's in there.
Maglera's in there, of course.
Doughboy.
25K is in there, definitely.
25K. I haven't really listened to 25K.
25K, and Zuchi's working on his new album as well. I've heard some of the music. It's sounding very crazy.
Right.
Then there's a kid called Tony Daimani.
You guys know who that is?
Tony Daimani.
Tony Daimani.
And he goes with Usmaman.
Okay.
Right? So those are the guys who are really
messing stuff up.
They're coming through. Then you've got like a new movement of like basically a new school Boys and Bucks, which is the Dwellers. The Dwellers are coming with another vibe now.
Yeah.
Who else? Latin Over Pounds is sounding really good.
Okay. Dude, it's a lot of names I do not know, bro.
There is a lot of good hip-hop out at the moment. If you were to go to like an Apple Music, for instance, and you would get the Mzansi hip-hop playlist, there's about 40, 50 songs. It goes for like 3 hours, and you listen to all that music. There's so much good music, bro.
Tell me about Flame.
Yeah? Flame's album is also sounding fire.
Yeah.
I've got a song with him that, funny enough, there's a song on my album with Flame and Frank Casino.
Nice.
We actually made that song. It was a 1 December we had a gig. I think it was called Shella Nights.
Right.
We had a gig in Botswana. And they flew us private and stuff. And that's where we made the song, actually.
Nice.
So, yeah, Flame is definitely up there. Reese, how can I forget about Reese? Can't forget about Reese.
For sure.
You cannot speak about SA hip-hop and not...
Without Reese, bro.
And not mention Reese.
So, if ever the conversation has to come down to the usual conversation, I would still go Nasty C. Between Reese and Nasty.
I mean,
I don't know, man.
It's different.
Yeah.
Different vibes.
Yeah.
To tell you the real truth, I was trying really hard, and I'm still trying. I wanted to put Reese and Nasty on one song on my album.
Can you do that?
You know, I'm still trying.
Can you? Oh my God.
I'm still trying, but I just need to find the angle as to like how I would. Because I've got a song with Nasty on the album.
Right.
To tell you the real truth, I don't have a relationship with Reese. So I need to figure out a way to get to him. I know Reese because, you know, we respect each other. We're in the same industry, see each other gigs, Reese, you know.
Yeah.
But I've never like sat down and had a conversation with Reese. Because I think even for the guys, even for a Reese and a Nasty, those guys are pops. Well, Reese is about to be a pops, Nasty's a pops. And most of the time, it's fans who create these beefs. But you find that those guys actually don't even have... They probably don't have no problem with each other, you know? But yeah, those are heavy hitters. You cannot...
Dude, I'm happy about your efforts, man. And I hope that you actually win with putting them together on the song.
Yeah.
That would be crazy for not only South African hip-hop, but just like hip-hop.
100%.
You know what I mean? You have a song with Nasty on this album.
On this album, yeah.
That's crazy.
A big song. So this song that I have on sheesh, I don't know if I can talk about this, but I probably can.
Okay.
The song that I have with Nasty is going to be on my album as well as on his mixtape.
Dope.
So it's like and it's also, so what's happened with hip hop is that the Lord kind of humbled us. Because what happened was I promise you, because when hip hop went up, guys got a bit of cash, guys got girls, cars, cribs. Then everyone started being too cool for each other. So the Lord kind of said, okay, guys, stop. Because that's when we start fighting amongst each other, etc. So now we're kind of like coming back.
That's dope.
Finding ways to come back, So the Nasty one for me is really special one, especially on the album.
Yeah.
Because once again, the fans created this thing, Nasty and Speedsta,
I remember those days, man. And so for you and him to be working together now, that's a beautiful thing.
You know what I mean? It's also us setting an example, saying, look, guys, these things will happen in hip hop or whatever, but we are still chasing one goal. We are still focused on this thing called South African hip hop, or let's say African hip hop.
So when did that switch come up? When did that happen? Like, who hit up the other and said, like, yo, man, let's be cool, man. This stuff is...
So, big up to Nasty, because I think it was 2021. It was a Pop Bottles. Rest in peace to DJ Dimples.
Right.
We were just at Pop Bottles or whatever, and we just gave each other a big hug, and we're like, yo, man,
squash this thing,
fuck
man.
This bullshit. Like we go way, way back, and so we've been cool forever. So now, when it was time to do the album, I was like, I reached out. I was like, hey guys, please can we do a song? And they were like, fuck yeah, So yeah, here we are.
I love it for you guys. Congratulations, man. I like it when brothers, do that. A bit of a sad part is that you lost Dimples, who was very crucial in your come up. You guys pretty much almost came up was that the same time?
Not the same time.
Not the same time.
But Dimples was like my dad.
Facts.
In the industry,
Facts.
So I was like his bag. I was, wherever he was, I was there.
So it must have devastated you, dog.
It killed me.
Jesus, man.
I had no direction after that, because a lot of the things I've done in my career was always, I'd be like, yo, D, what do you think about so-and-so? And he'd be like, you know what we should do, Speedy? I think you should da. So when he left, it was like, oh shit, who do I go to now as a big brother and say, I have so-and-so problem, such and such problem, how can I navigate around? And so it was a very hectic one, especially because his death was very sudden. It's one thing if like somebody has been ill for some time and
then maybe the thoughts start,
you know
going
what I
around
mean?
a little bit.
Because sometimes, people fall ill and you can see them struggling and you're like, maybe it's better for them to rest, but because his was so sudden, so unexpected, it was a very, very hectic thing,
I'm sorry for your loss, man. You're playing here at Tunnel tonight.
Yeah, can't
You
wait.
excited, man, G?
I'm excited, bro. Like I said, the first time I came here was Cigar Lounge. So I was kind of looking on the ground, like, yo, this looks proper.
Tunnel, dog.
Yeah, it looks proper. So yeah, bro, I'm super excited.
Do you have any set rituals?
Not really.
Yeah.
Just pray. Obviously, always pray. Just ask the Lord to be with me, and then from there, once again, just make people happy.
Yeah,
that's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to play deep things or teach you guys songs you don't know. I'm here to please people.
So rituals is great, but what are some of the things that you ensure that I should not do before getting on a set?
I avoid smoking a J. I still like to smoke a J. I avoid smoking a J, and especially because I'm in another country, you don't know the laws or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's fine. That's out there. And then just like a little bit of time to like lock in, because sometimes you're with like a lot of people and you're like, you don't want to hear too many voices or whatever. So sometimes I just need like 10 minutes to just have like a cigarette, just be in my thoughts, because that's when I'm kind of like looking at the crowd and thinking, okay, where am I going to start? That kind of a vibe.
Right.
But other than that, I'm pretty chill.
That's it.
If we're driving, like normally in the bus driving, we don't listen to much music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like to.
You would?
Yeah, I just like to like chill. Shout out to KG, who's my driver. Like me and
Dope.
KG will just chat and laugh. I don't want loud music.
Yeah.
Or if I am listening to music in the car on the way to the gig, you'll find that I'm listening to piano. Right? Because I'm about to play hip hop. So you find that I'm jamming to like a Fellow Anatii, a bit of crazy song.
Brav. Can you dance to any of that?
I can't dance to any of that. But after a couple of drinks, I find myself,
It's
yeah,
like,
bro.
It's like, look at this cat right here.
Just vibing, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of like piano songs which I think are like really amazing songs.
That's dope.
You
I
know?
want to ask you about piano and the migration of some of your brothers to the genre,
Yeah.
because obviously maybe for them it made money sense, business senses. But, Doc, do you get any roadkill when you come out of B-Dub and play it?
Not really.
What?
Not really.
Cab.
Not really.
Cab.
Not really. It's
Okay,
not,
so not really means like, yeah, maybe sometimes here and there.
nah.
Okay.
I don't. I'm hip hop, dog.
Mhm.
I sleep, shit, eat,
Speedsta, you lying,
wake
bro.
up, everything. I'm full hip hop, bro.
No
I'm-
roadkill.
Nothing.
But the honeys be, yeah? Yeah. What kind of attention do you get, man, when you come out of B-Dub? Is it, you know, you can tell that, you know, mommies want to get with the homie. Does that
yeah.
happen with you? Don't be giving me no PR. No PR today. You can tell he's trying to hatch that stuff like that.
Look, it happens everywhere, of course, you know.
Yeah.
But the reality of it is that there are so many beautiful girls in Africa, in the world,
Facts.
that there's absolutely no way
Yeah.
that you or I or you watching as a nigga, you're not gonna finish them. Like
We can't.
you will
dog.
not finish them. So it's a thing of discipline. Because also I am someone who is involved in a relationship. I just had a little baby. I got a little family.
Yeah.
You know.
Congratulations, fam.
Thank you so much. So yeah, I mean it's there, of course, but I handle it, I guess.
I like that for you, man.
I sleep alone.
Yeah, and it works. Bro,
Yeah, it's stay out of trouble.
It's stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
Most of that stuff, man, it's a lot of trouble, dog.
Yeah.
Just waiting to.
Yeah, and I've seen niggas like lose a lot of things. Sometimes their careers over women.
Not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Not worth it.
One stupid night where you made that stupid decision
Fam.
changes your whole shit.
It's a wrap.
And you look back and you're like, I worked so hard,
Yeah.
only to fuck it up over a girl. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm not
yeah.
doing. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not getting involved.
So imagine building all of that over the years for it to just crumble and it's
Just like this.
Man, I hate that.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the Llanos, right? I want to pick out your brain on somebody that you actually had in your first days a song with, Reason,
Yeah.
right? And then fast forward a couple of years, he becomes Sizwe Alakine or
Yeah.
Alkaline?
Alakine, yeah.
Alakine.
Yeah.
What do you make of that? Just a comment, nothing to bash.
Sure.
What do you make of a hip hop artist as big as he was, with the bars that he has, with the talent that he is,
Yeah.
to now migrate to the Llanos,
Llanos.
because of the wave and all of that,
Yeah.
or whatever his reasons are.
For sure.
Yeah.
Whatever his reasons.
Whatever, yeah,
Whatever reasons are.
Whatever reasons are.
Shout out to Reason. You know what? In the beginning, it was a very confusing
Yeah.
thing, and we were like, "Oh, fuck these niggas, man! Like, fucking stay there," you know. But then over time, with evolution and just understanding, you know, and also not being ignorant, because sometimes we in the industry you can get ignorant where you're like, "I know this is how it's supposed to be," and it's like, no, but you know, it's 2024, things change.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I don't mind. It's okay, because how I actually viewed it was like, these guys are still rapping on the Llanos beats.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's almost like an evolution of sorts.
Right.
Of hip hop. I can remember clearly. Young Stunner used to send me like demos when I was on YFM.
Facts.
He used to send me like a lot of hip hop demos because I used to do the Hot 99, and
Yes.
I would get Young Stunner songs every single week where he was rapping.
Bro, which years are these?
2000 and say between 2013 and 2016.
Young Stunner.
Young Stunner would send me demos being like, "Yo, please play my shit."
You know what? Can we take a pause on that?
Sure.
Jesus Christ. 2013, Young Stunner was doing...
He was rapping, right? So if you actually listen to the songs now on the Llanos, he's rapping. He's
rapping.
He's probably one of the craziest MCs we have. And that's why it is so easy for him to get onto a song like Asete.
You know, easy.
It was
walk in the park.
Easy for him, you know. Whereas I'm sure with the Llanos, it took him time to find his style and the way of delivery and how he does it, because he's amazing.
Bro,
the way
I didn't even know.
Yeah, Youngster was a rapper. So it's kind of the same thing, you know. So
Facts, yeah.
I think it all boils down to everybody must do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Everybody must, you must never feel like, oh, I can't switch to piano or I can't switch to hip hop because Mang might say whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody must just do whatever they want.
Did you ever consider it? Did you ever felt like...
Nah. I mean, it's difficult for me because like even till now, like it takes me, the first minute and a half of a piano song, it's very difficult for me to be like, oh, it's that song. They all sound the same.
Oh, yeah.
So I
somebody says, somebody was like, the same memory stick is being passed around.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I was like, nah, this thing is a bit difficult. I won't lie. It's a bit difficult for me. And then, like I said, I'm hippity hop, man, you know.
For life.
For life. And it's just preference, and it's how I grew up.
Yeah. How
I always wanted to be. And yeah, how I always will be. And I think in turn, with me staying the long run, you know, it's paid off. You know, it's paid off in many ways. Because for me, things like respect, are like the most important things.
Facts.
So it's cool to be respected for good things or whatever, but it's better to be respected as a hip hop guy.
Yeah.
That's, you know,
and not switching those lanes.
Yeah. So whenever you see Speedsta, you're like, yo, that's a hip hop nigga.
Yeah.
You know, and I like that.
And you really are hip hop, man. Like the way you carry yourself as well.
Yeah.
Like even drip, even like your fits, you are like hip hop.
I'm full
hip hop. Have you ever like put on a suit? When was the last time you put on a suit, my G?
I put on a suit the other day, actually. And
what was happening?
It was one of my friend's birthdays. Shout out to Fiso. And he's a super sport presenter.
Right.
So he's a very like suit and tie guy, whatever. So he's like, listen, you coming to my dinner? Yeah. You got to pull through. I'm like, I got you, my boy. So I do the suits and tie, but for special occasions. But other than that, I'm pretty much dressed like this.
Dude, congratulations on your new bundle of joy.
Thank you.
What's her name?
Her name is Diketo.
Diketo,
yeah. So which is Sotho name, because I'm Sotho. So it's Diketo Tamorena, which is basically God's doing.
Amazing.
So yeah, I got a little baby, first one.
How old is she now, man?
She's 8 weeks now.
Just 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
It's brand new.
Brand new. Yeah. So,
dude, you're really getting into the family thing, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting into the family thing. It's a whole new vibe. Like I've done many things in my life that have made me feel good, but I've never felt like this before. You know, it's a whole nother level. And yeah, man, I'm grateful every day.
Shout out to you, man.
Thank you, bro. Yeah.
When are we getting married, though, man?
Hey, I don't know.
When is that happening? These brothers right here, dog.
One thing at a time. No, I don't know when I'm getting married, but yeah, one day.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Is it an idea that's appealing to you?
Definitely, 100%. I definitely want to have a family.
Yeah.
Stability is everything, you know.
Bro, security too, right?
Security as well, yeah.
The streets, bro.
There's nothing for me in the streets.
Oh my God.
There's nothing. Like, if I were to break up with my partner and go back to the streets, I would probably end up going back to an ex. I'm not gonna, hey, hi, I'm not gonna, do you wanna go on a date? What's your name? Where are you from?
It's too late, bro.
I'm far.
It's too late,
I'd rather hit up an ex, be like, yo, I see you single too?
Yeah.
You know, like there's nothing on the street. There's absolutely nothing.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. But that's beautiful, dog. And I hope you guys get into it as well. Like the whole marriage thing, commitment. How long you guys been together?
We've been together for some time. Yeah. We were together before.
Okay.
And then we've kind of been together now for like
you really love them ex type of
yeah, like I don't have the patience to like meet new people, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, but well, funny enough, when we got back together now, we didn't really get to enjoy like our togetherness because we made the baby. But yeah, here we are now.
So yeah, Keto is here now.
She's here now, and it's nice to have that balance of like being in the club, working, whatever, and then being able to just go home.
Bro,
you know,
there's a beauty in there, dog.
Yeah.
Like on the real.
Because there's a big difference between a house and a home. You feel me?
It's gotta be a home, bro.
It's gotta be a home.
It's gotta be a home.
Have that warmth.
So how did you guys meet? I love love stories, by the way.
Yeah.
I've been in a relationship for 5 years now.
Yeah.
Trying to do the whole thing, the whole commitment vibe, marriage and the whole
Shout
way.
out.
You know what I mean? But how'd you guys meet? What's the backstory there?
How did we meet? We met through her older sister.
Yeah.
I had known her older sister because she was in the industry.
Dope.
And I met her, but at the time, I was in a long relationship. So it was just like an innocent, hey, how you, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Then I was single and I was like kind of like chasing her, you know, and then eventually we went out for a date and whatever. And yeah, the rest is history.
It's history.
Yeah,
dog.
it was literally on the gram. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
talk to me, baby.
Let's talk. You know,
let's talk.
Let's talk, dog.
And yeah, she gave the boy a shot. And yeah,
And that's that.
that's that.
And then the human being is made.
The human whole,
A whole
dog, sometimes I look at this person, I'm like, holy fucking shit.
Right,
I
right.
made this person. It's crazy, but
Who she look like more?
she looked like me.
Facts.
So the mom is also
Facts.
like, baby, like, give me something. I'm like, nah, this is Tkay, baby. You know,
Yeah.
it's my little baby. Yeah.
Dope, man.
Yeah.
I like,
Obviously, the Lord gave me a little girl. You know, he was like,
yeah.
let me.
You know what they say about girls, right?
but I promise you, it's like the feeling of being a girl dad is
It's amazing.
and I speak to like friends who are girl dads and
Yeah.
everything that they'd said to me when I'd asked them like, what advice do you have for me or whatever,
Right.
everything they said to me is exactly how they said it. There was no lies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts, bro. The family where you're from, do they love your relationship?
They
What's
love
the-
our relationship.
Yeah.
The family is already intertwined. So it's also like,
dog, it's a wrap.
it's a, you know, so it's one of those.
Yeah.
So even if like we were to go back and be like, yo, we're not doing this anymore, it's going to be like a family meeting.
A family thing.
You know,
yeah.
it's bigger than us, you know, but like I said, I'm very big on family.
Dope.
There's nothing that I love like chilling with my
Yeah.
family. I've got nephews,
Yeah.
they've got cousins.
Dope.
So that's why things like Easter, Christmas,
Yeah.
that's my favorite, man. That's
Dope.
That's my favorite.
Do you get to play at the Easter holidays with the family? Play a set or two?
Nah, I mean,
No?
I run the aux. I always got the speaker. Or whatever. I'm always
For
putting
sure.
them. I'm always putting them on songs. But
Yeah.
when it's family time, I'm just there with the family, man. Like I'm not.
You're not trying to work or
I'm
anything
not trying
like
to
that.
work. Nah.
Dude, you were on we were talking off air before we started recording. Tell me about your radio days, man. It's been 2 years since you've been
It's
on
been-
radio.
Yeah, 2 years. Yeah, it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
Since since I haven't been on radio.
You haven't been. That's
Yeah.
the English, actually. How did the journey start, man? How did you get on radio? Most amazing memories you have about radio. Let's get into it.
I was doing back at home as a community radio station,
Yeah.
and I was doing the Friday afternoon mixes. I was still in high school. And from high school, I'd go there and do the mixes.
Bro, you guys come from far.
From far,
bro.
you know. And then what happened was they were like, hey, do your mix, but can you also do like a weekly recap? Because I
Right.
was young and fresh and I knew what was happening on the streets. It was like a short little like insert, like
Yeah.
2 minutes. Just tell us what happened this week.
Please help me with the
And then
corona there.
before I knew it,
Cheers.
they were like, yo, are you interested in broadcasting? I think you have a voice for it or whatever.
You actually do, yeah?
You know? So I didn't know. Then I was like, I mean, okay. I was like, yeah, I'll try it out. Tried it out. And the rest is history. Like from the moment I switched the mic on, I was like, okay, because I talk a lot anyway. So I was like, okay, this is like perfect.
You and I both, dog.
Yeah, I was like, this is perfect. And I fell in love with radio there and there. And then that is where YFM heard me. YFM heard me on VUTFM, which was a local community station.
Dope.
They hit me up. It was a time where Sizz and Scoop were leaving
Right.
YFM. Then I came in and did the Hip Hop Floor, which was my show in the Hot 99. The Hip Hop Floor, which is actually now today
The hip hop floor.
the record label as well as an event,
Crazy.
right? So these are all ideas that I had long ago, which I just reignited.
Yeah. We'll talk about the hip hop floor as well.
Sure.
Your first episode, I'm like, why is this nigga playing an R&B song on a hip hop floor?
Yeah.
Episode. I was like, is this not true?
Oh yeah, the first episode. I think I'm playing Snooze.
You did some Caesar right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what happened? Yes, then I was working at YFM, having a good time, building, growing. And then one day I got a call from Metro, and which is a call you don't say no to. And yeah, I went to Metro, did that. I think we were there 4 or 5 years. I started off doing the show with Loot Love. We did it together, and then she eventually left. I did it by myself.
Yeah.
And then it eventually came to an end. And funny enough, there's after the hip hop flow, after Absolute Hip Hop, which is the name of the show on Metro, there is no more hip hop radio shows on commercial radio. Because
that's crazy.
Even on YFM, there was, I think it was called, I can't remember what it was called, but there was a show done by Feifei and Samke and Zandi, which also came to an end.
What?
So there's currently no hip hop show on commercial radio, which is really sad.
It's crazy because then what? We're saying that there are no hip hop heads out there in South Africa. It's South Africa, though.
Yeah, I think it's sad because you must remember, like, a lot of consumers, they take what you give them. So
Facts.
As a SABC or as a YFM, whatever you playing on your radio station is what you're giving to the people. So the moment you remove hip hop, it's like, so what are you actually saying? You as a big broadcaster, what are you actually saying? You know, it doesn't make sense. And I understand, like, a lot of them are like, it doesn't make money anymore. Sponsors don't want to sponsor the shows anymore. But it's like, you have to have a backbone in these things.
Of course,
you know, because what's gonna happen is when they get tired of the Yanos, they're gonna come back and say, oh, I can remember a hip hop show. It's gonna be like, but you can't keep using, for lack of a better word, people like that, especially like people who have careers, you know, like maybe I've been doing hip hop my whole life. Now I'm unemployed. You know what I mean?
Kind of thing.
It's a difficult one, but yeah, that's basically my journey to radio. To radio, yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. Because then I was asking you also, what do you enjoy about radio, man? You really enjoy radio.
I love radio. I love broadcasting.
Broadcasting in general.
Yeah.
Which is why you're gonna get a podcast, right?
Yeah, I'm working on I wouldn't call it a podcast. I'd call it a show.
Okay.
Yeah, that's coming out like really, really soon. Yeah.
Right. The wave of the podcast, man. Who are some of your favorite podcasts apart from the Juice 2.0?
Apart from you.
And I appreciate you, man.
Shout out.
For real.
Damn. You know, I used to watch so many podcasts, but I stopped watching. Like, I've lost interest in some of them.
Okay.
But the ones that I still do, I watch Buddha T, Chopping It with Buddha T.
Dope.
I think is really, really dope, informative.
Dope podcast.
I love Altito's podcast.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Hey, you saw that Surreal episode?
I saw that. I saw that. I love DJ Fresh. What a week.
Wowza.
Very cool show. Yeah. Those are the 3 that I've been following of late that I can actually sit and enjoy.
Yeah.
But it all goes according to her, like, moods. You know, some months I feel like watching that. Some months, you know, I feel like watching something different. So it just depends.
Are you going back to? Oh, so 2 things. I forgot to ask this thing before we close about radio. Are we seeing you going back to radio anytime soon? Is that something that you're open to?
Yeah.
If Metro goes and like,
yeah. Of course. Definitely gonna go back to radio.
Okay.
When the time is right.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the second question is, speaking of podcasts, when are we coming back to Mac G's podcast and chill? Because I watched your episode with Mac G.
Yeah.
You guys were laughing the whole time.
We had a good one. Yeah, we had a really fun one.
That was a fantastic episode,
yeah.
man.
I think Mac G is in our PR plan now for the single and the album.
Oh.
So I'm not sure as to when. It's not confirmed yet, but I will definitely be returning because I think a lot of people don't even know that episode because the podcast wasn't as big yet. So yeah, it'll happen soon.
Hey,
but you know, when I go to Mac G, I'm going to be sober.
You got to be sober.
I got to be sober. Because you know, he can come with other vibes. I got to be very sober.
Hey, Mac, bro.
Yeah.
What do you feel about people possibly not understanding him and his way of podcasting? Do you feel like some things are justified, other things are not?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
You know, look, I understand a lot of the things he does and says because I myself was a naughty child, right?
Yeah.
So he's like a naughty kid.
He's a really naughty
He's like
dude.
a really naughty kid. So I think some of the shit is hilarious, you know?
Yeah.
But then there are some things where I'm like, okay,
maybe
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even want to comment.
You're unsure about this thing,
Because I can tell you, like, in the house, if I want to watch Mac G, I got to watch it like on the low. Like my chick is like, we're not doing it. You know? Okay, but sometimes he's misunderstood.
I think so too.
Sometimes he crosses the line.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes he's just being Mac G.
Of course, man. There's a nature there as well. You know, it's just like naughty guy.
Yeah, you know. But there are some things that I also don't like. I'm like, we didn't need that. But you know,
you guys are boys anyway, so
I mean, I wouldn't say we're like boys, but we've known each other for many, many years. The respect has always been there, you know. Still is there.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're in that kind of space, you're not going to be able to please everyone.
Oh man,
you know what I mean? That's the other part of it.
Without you dying first, anyway. You know what I mean?
So it's like if you don't like his content or whatever, just go to another podcast. You don't have to, you know, just move on in your life. But yeah, man, I respect Mac G. I think he's a very big inspiration for what he's done, you know.
Yeah.
I really, really have a lot of respect for people who build things from the ground up.
From scratch.
From scratch.
Yeah.
And he's very big on ownership.
Straight up.
You know, when you look at
he let down the job at Metro, I think.
Nah, I think he was talking shit. No, man. I think he was talking shit, but I don't know. That's what he said on the podcast. On the podcast, I don't know.
I was like, what, Mac?
Yeah, but yeah, man, he's doing a great job.
Yeah. South Africa is very interesting, man. I wonder who are some of the biggest people that you call friends and that you possibly spoke to like a day, couple of hours ago.
Sheesh.
In South Africa, big celebrities that people know that are your friends.
Or
maybe like a week or 2 weeks.
A week. Who did I speak to?
Who are you hanging with, Speed?
I've been hanging with Fresh.
Nice.
I've been hanging with Fresh. Who was I hanging out with 2 weeks ago? I was hanging out with Teko Modise.
What?
2 weeks ago, yeah. Because it's been off season, so we happened to be in Cape Town the same weekend, and it was so cool. We hanged out, and then we got back and we played indoor soccer. That was very cool.
Nice.
Who else? Fuck, I can't remember.
Yeah. There's probably 3 or 4 people there.
Yeah. But you know, like in South Africa, well, celebrity isn't like before.
Oh.
You know?
It's like what, 4?
It's like not like before.
It's not like before.
Yeah. Before when you're a celebrity, you're a celebrity. Like you can't walk in the Pick and Pay.
It's changed?
It's changed a lot.
Oh.
Because you get like a lot of guys who like say they're famous on TikTok.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
But when they walk in the streets,
people
nobody knows who the fuck, you know what I mean? So it's changed a lot. I mean, you can imagine with the music.
Yeah.
Back in the day, if you had a hit song, you were like the guy. You were famous and whatever.
Yeah.
But because there's so many hit songs, you don't even know, like, no offense or anything.
Right.
Till today, if Mellow and Sleazy were to walk past you, I wouldn't know what they.
You wouldn't recognize them.
I wouldn't know what they look like, but I know the music. So the celebrity culture has changed a lot over the years.
That's crazy. Yeah. I want to show you something. Right. I had a podcast episode with my brother, Pretty Ugly. Right. So there's a clip that we put out.
Shout out to Pretty.
Shout out Pretty. Man.
His name is also in there in terms of the rappers.
Dope.
Like I said, there's so many dope people that
too many.
5 was gonna be too little.
Where is it?
Also a very nice guy.
Pretty.
I really fuck with Pretty.
Goodness,
I fuck with Pretty. His energy. He's a very, very nice guy.
Perfect, dog.
Yeah.
And I had a great time. Okay, I might not find it. I wanted you to read a few comments that were just super unpleasant, right? Because he had said something along the lines of, when me and Bontle walk to a spot, you know, it's crazy. Even at funerals, people want to take pictures, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes it's even hard for them to walk in places because of that, you know?
Yeah.
And then the comments were like, yo, bro, we don't know you.
That's cap.
We don't know you.
That's cap.
And I called it cap. I was like, nah, that's cap, bro.
That's cap. That's just people hating.
Yeah.
That's like people sitting wherever they're sitting, wishing to be a Pretty Ugly, and the easiest thing to do is to try to bring him down.
Type it and bring him down.
Type it and bring him down. But you're telling me if you walk, that is bullshit.
Come on,
nigga, you know what Pretty Ugly is.
What's the worst kind of hate that you've gotten, and what was it about on the internet?
I mean, it's the same stuff.
Bro, I feel like people, dog, there was a period of time where you were misunderstood.
A lot. Like hectically. They were like terrible DJ, terrible presenter, terrible this, terrible that. And at the time, it was a time where I wasn't doing well mentally myself.
Right.
And I would give in to that. Fuck you, da-da-da-da-da. And all that did was just do more damage.
Right.
And then I eventually got to a point where I was like, nah, you guys are lying. Because I would get hit on the social media, but the moment I walk into the store, it was a whole different thing. So even for the album, the reason the album wasn't, I was at a point where I was like, I'm not going to fucking release another album.
Yeah.
I was like, my debut album is like my chronic. I'm done. Not done with music, but I'm not releasing another album, whatever.
Right.
But I promise you, for 4 years, every single day of my life, I will meet someone who will say, when is the music coming?
You see right there.
Every single day of my life, someone will ask me, when is the music coming? And I then had to be like, okay, you know what? This thing is bigger than me, you know? There's people out there, there's kids out there who look, I have to keep going, because if I give up, what kind of an example am I setting?
Right,
you know?
Right.
We're not people that give up, you know, and things will never be easy. They go up, left, but we just have to keep going.
Dude, I saw it, man. And thank God you came out of that, bro. It's not a lot of people that can do
difficult.
that.
It was difficult, but...
What did you do? Do you remember that kind of, you know, helped you? Apart from stopping, you know, sending the hate back and all of that.
Yeah.
Did you speak to some people?
I spoke to some people. I went to some therapy.
Oh, cool.
And then
so niggas can go to therapy.
Yeah? Please do if you can.
Recommend therapy for niggas?
I mean, look,
because hey, man, it's how about you niggas? How you feel about therapy, bro? Yeah, yeah.
Therapy's it's good.
You too. What I tell you about that episode? Go.
I'm gonna check it out.
Go check out Wiiingz episode.
I think look, we're all different as people. We all handle situations differently as well. Because there was even a time where I was like fucking out, where my friends behind my back, they were trying to send me to like almost like a rehab, almost like a where it would be like therapy sessions, and you talk. But it would be like I'd be away from the world, no cell phone, whatever. No, I don't want to do that. And they were like, but why? You know, you need help, whatever. And I said, the problem when you go to those kind of things, right? When you come back, you now suddenly can't live your life, because if you're having a sip of the drink, they're like, didn't you just get back from rehab? Whatever, you know? So I just basically took it back to basics. I was like, okay, let me remove myself a little bit, because I've been doing this for so long. It's the same, constantly the same thing. Many years of late nights, drinking, smoking, fucking real hip-hop shit, you know? I was like, okay, I'm going to remove myself. I'm going to go ride my skateboard again. And that's when I opened the skate park. I was riding my skateboard, chilling with my homies. There'd be times we'd be skating in like the taxi rank, like Bree taxi rank, and people would stop and be like,
crazy.
Speedsta.
Crazy.
I'm like, what's up? Like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm skating. You know, I'm just a normal human being. And I think the moment I did that, I was able to go back to basics of who I am, my values, what I want in my life.
Right.
And basically just kind of shut the noise out. And then, by the grace of God, got with my lady, which also like changed my perspective on it. On
the one you're with right now.
The one I'm with.
Nice.
You know, like, so just like being patient with myself.
Yeah.
And the Lord did the rest.
I love it for you, man. Your birthday was on the 4th of May.
Yeah. May the 4th be with you.
32 years old.
Yeah, I'm old now.
Hey, dog. We're old. So I'm 33.
Oh, yeah?
So we're old.
1991.
91.
Okay.
You're 92.
92, right?
Yeah. We're old, man. But what did you do for your birthday? Take me back to the 4th of May, man.
What did I do for my birthday? I did the hip-hop flow. I had a big party.
Dope.
So this year, my birthday actually fell on a Saturday, which was perfect.
Yeah, I've been unlucky with that.
Yeah.
It's always on a Monday, Wednesday.
It's been years. Because I think it happens, every 15 or 10 years?
Well, something like that.
Something like that, where your birthday will fall on either a Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
But it had been ages since I had a birthday on a Saturday. So it worked out perfectly.
Nice.
Had the hip-hop floor. Yeah. Gathered a whole bunch of people that just wanted to listen to hip-hop.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, we'll
talk about the hip-hop flow, because that's an amazing thing that you're doing right now, man.
Thank you.
Which of your birthdays would you say is the most memorable? And what had happened?
Most memorable.
No birthday sex.
No.
Okay, cool. Okay.
I think it must have been 27 or 28.
Okay.
My ex-girlfriend had done a surprise birthday party for me, and I'd never had a surprise party before because I was always very like I always saw birthdays as just another day.
Facts.
But the more I grew up, I got to understand that like, no, it's not just another day. You're alive.
Yeah.
There's people who are dead.
Yeah.
6 feet under.
Yeah.
So embrace it. Look back at how far you've come. Enjoy the day with your loved ones. So yeah, it must have been 27, 28 where they did a surprise party. I was like, that was beautiful because it was everyone that I care about in the same room.
Yeah. And
I didn't plan it myself. Like normally you throw, yo guys, it's my birthday, let's go, whatever. Yeah. It was the first time I just walked into a room and all these people were there. Yeah, that's probably my most memorable one. And then my 30th.
Oh yeah. Welcome to the 3rd floor.
Yeah, it was welcome to the 3rd floor, whatever. Yeah. Because 30 came with a lot of change for me. Like after my 30th birthday, I was like, okay, I'm 30 years old. I ain't got no dog. I ain't got no girl. I ain't got no kid. I ain't got shit. All I got to look after is myself. And I was like, yo, man, I'm going to Cape Town. I'm going to move to Cape Town for a year. I'm going to go chill out. I'm going to go hang out, ride my skateboard, just go back to the basics of life.
Right.
Sold my car, even walk everywhere, skate. Oh. You know what I mean? Just like the basics.
Yeah.
I did that, which I always say was like my gap year, which was last year, 2023. And then when I came 2024, like the Lord had other plans for me.
Dog. In Cape Town, did you hit up Maverick? The Maverick?
Yeah.
Hey, yo. Okay.
But Maverick is boring now, man. It's just like white girls. Yeah, there's no...
You
nyash.
Like your nyash.
I need the nyash.
The nyash is very important.
I need the nyash. But yeah.
Would you take nyash over a pretty face? So let's say face is maybe like a 6. But nyash is like, whoa! That's an ass quake.
Nah. I need it. At least give me a bit of both. Yeah. I'm not a boob guy. I'm not crazy on boobs.
So okay.
But I need a bit of nyash.
I mean, a little.
And I also need to look at your face.
You know what I mean?
But most importantly, you also got to be beautiful inside.
See, now that's facts.
Because there's a lot of big nyash, big this, big that, but terrible people. Bad human beings.
Yeah. And most of them don't even know they're bad. And that's the worst thing.
Yeah.
You try to tell them, try to change a few things, like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm not okay. I'm a bit of both too.
Yeah.
But I'm big on personality.
I was just about to say.
So if you're really big on that and you might not have like a bit of both worlds, I like cute.
Yeah.
Cute face.
Yeah.
But personality, man.
Personality. Like even if let's say you were a 6 in everything you just said.
Yeah.
But you're a beautiful person.
Right.
I'm in.
And humble. You like your women humble?
I love my women humble. Yeah.
Humble goes a long way, dog.
Long way, yeah. Respectful.
Yeah.
And when I say respectful, I'm not talking about me as a guy being, hey, you must do that. No, I just mean like somebody who respects you, respects your union, respects your home.
Yeah.
Sees your vision, believes in your vision.
Yeah.
You know, there's a post I saw on Instagram where it said, if you're able to be vulnerable and cry in front of you, that is the person you want to keep.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's what it said. And I thought about it. I was like, I've cried so many times.
Man, that's happened to me too.
I cried so many times to my girl, and you just feel so good. After.
So what do you make of the sentiment that says brothers are not supposed to do that?
Nah, cry, bro.
Because at some point, look, this is what happened. I started crying about something to my lady or with my lady, right?
Yeah.
And she was perfect in that situation. But I can't tell you that I didn't start feeling right after that moment that, hey, man, maybe that was such a suck-ass thing to do.
Not at all. Let it out.
Yeah.
I'll be in the car and I'll just be like, crying, you know?
Yeah.
And after the cry, you kind of feel good. You're like, okay, cool. I'm in this situation.
Yeah.
What am I going to do now? You know?
Let's go.
It's like taking a shit.
Yeah.
So you as a man not crying is like you saying as a man you don't take a shit.
Like literally?
You have to take a shit. You have to let it out.
Hey man, I got you.
You know, we all have as human beings.
It's gotta go.
It's gotta go.
I'm gonna remember this part, bro. It's like
It's gotta
this
go.
shit's gotta go.
And you know what? Over the years,
Yeah.
I'm not even scared to cry in front of my friends.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, friends now, yeah?
Yeah. I'm not even. I'm like. At first, I would like hide it, maybe shade. But I'm not even afraid to cry in front of other men because sometimes you just gotta cry there and there.
Yeah.
And it's gotta go.
Yeah.
So cry.
That's crazy.
Really cry,
man.
cry, bro.
That's crazy.
Speak to your family, speak to your loved ones. There's no such thing as being too cool or too manly to no.
So you're a hip hop head, bro. You're one of the most amazing representation of not only South African hip hop, but just hip hop in general, man. People look at you like you said, like you're not switching the lanes.
Yeah.
When people see you, they gotta know this is hip hop.
They're like, yeah, that's
hip hop,
that's
dog.
the hippity hop.
This
yeah.
is the hippity. So Kendrick, Drake.
Yes.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I don't like what Kendrick did to my guy, man. I am a Drizzy Drake. Like,
More than you are Kendrick,
yeah. Still am.
Crazy. Yeah.
You know, but you can't deny what just happened, you know.
And obliteration.
You know what I
dog.
mean? And the fuck up is that Kendrick killed him with his own game. Because you know Drake is the guy for the diss songs that have a vibe to it, that go up in the club, you know. So he did the same thing to him. So yeah, Kendrick is lethal. Fuck my life.
He came in. That song is like at parties everywhere, like at political rallies.
But it gets you wondering. It's like, how come so many people hate Drake? You know, like one should think about it. We're like, there's no way that he did all of you wrong.
Yeah,
that is absolutely that.
But I saw a clip, bro. Who's the rapper that I saw? Who's that? Yachty.
Yeah.
Did you see the clip?
Which clip?
He was
where
talking
they were previewing the new song.
I think so.
Or the one where he was speaking about the beefs.
No, it was about the beef.
Yeah.
So what he said was that I think Drake has got so much hate because he may have been with a lot of niggas' chicks.
I hear that.
So that hate,
I've heard that.
So you're asking like, how do so many people?
Yeah.
Didn't that brother been smashing a lot of people?
From what I'm understanding, it looks like he's been. Yeah, you see, if that's a situation, I can't.
I mean,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. You know,
dog. Dog.
But we can't deny that. Then niggas don't like Drake because he's Drake as well.
Oh,
because of the number ones.
Yeah, he's at the top.
He's at the top.
He's at the top.
You know, so that's why now the narrative is you know, this white boy. It's like, since when now is he white? Oh, where is this all of this coming from?
Right,
you know?
right.
But yeah, I'm still Drizzy Drake, bro. I'm still.
You're still Drizzy forever?
Yeah, and I don't need like crazy rap diss track Drizzy Drake.
Yeah,
I like the singing shit, bro. I'm soft nigga.
Yeah, I like the singing stuff
I like
too,
the
man.
Singing stuff, bro.
And then a little bit of Kendrick here and there.
Yeah, I like Kendrick, of course.
Yeah,
but I like
legends.
Drake more.
Yeah. So the third floor, man. Let's talk about some amazing things that you're getting up to. The third floor,
the hip hop floor.
The hip hop floor.
Yeah,
it's third floor.
Oh, good. Okay.
So, what was the idea about that? And for someone that hasn't checked out the episodes, you got 3 so far.
I've got 3, but I've shot 6.
Because I was wondering, like, it's been like what, 3 months already? Like 2 months?
You know what the problem is now? When we shoot the episode, when I upload it, YouTube takes it off because of the copyrights.
Yeah.
Then I have to go and with every single song be like, yo, it's for promotional use,
God,
so some episodes go up, some don't. So I'm finding a way around that. But I think the easiest thing for me to do, which is what I'm busy working on now,
right,
is just to take it straight to TV.
Facts.
Because it's becoming very difficult with YouTube. But to answer your question, how the hip hop floor came about was my older brother used to throw parties, but he was a house DJ. And when they threw the parties, there was a house floor and a hip hop floor.
Got it.
You feel me?
Got it.
That's where the concept came about. Then I did the radio show that ended, and I reignited it now because I realized when we were going to parties, people were getting tired of hearing, because the Yanos DJs, they all play the same songs.
Facts.
So you have this guy playing, and then the person playing after him doesn't know what he played because they come from another gig.
You know
then they're playing the same, it's just like the same shit.
Yep.
And then when the hip hop is being played, it's like the same songs, because as a hip hop DJ, you only have 45 minutes and you're one hip hop DJ. So you can't, you have to just go in there and play the hits.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I know a lot of my friends that are tired of this and they want a place to just listen to hip hop. So that's how the hip hop floor came about, where I was like, okay, I'm going to start this thing. I'm going to do it on a Saturday afternoon. It's 8 hours, 12 to 8 p.m.
Nice.
During the day. 8 hours of hip hop. And then from there, you can go home. You can go to another party.
Dude, a whole
you
8 hours, bro.
8 hours of hip hop. So yeah, that's how it came about. And reception has been really, really good. We've built a proper solid community now of monthly hip hop lovers that we gather. Yeah. And we've taken it back to basics in the sense of like, we avoid like VIP and tape. You know, we're all one thing.
Because that's how you lose people.
That's how you lose people. Like, oh, this one's too cool. He's sitting there, whatever. You know, so we all one.
Inclusive.
It happens once a month. And now we're starting to grow, starting to move it around. Eventually, I'd like to do one in Botswana, you know.
Oh, I was about you took that right off my brain.
For sure. Yeah,
bro.
Yeah. You know,
make sure I'm part of that stuff too.
Of course,
you know
of course. So we want to get there. And then there's the record label part of it, which was always a space I was bound to move in over time. Yeah. Where the hip hop floor.
Eventually.
Yeah. So the hip hop floor is also a record label, which DJ Speedsta is signed to. So my album will be the first album being released under the hip hop floor. We've signed a distribution deal with Virgin Music, which is Electro Mode.
Shout out Virgin. I saw that, by the way.
Yeah. And then as soon as we're done with my album, I'm going to be signing artists. We're going to be releasing music under that. Then there's the TV stuff coming. I remember you did say Then there's the TV stuff coming. There's a whole bunch of things. There's maybe like 11, if I look at the mind map of it, there's like 11 things that will eventually happen. And when they all happen, you'll be like, oh, that makes sense. They all speak to each other. So I can't really speak much about them now, because the nice thing about the hip hop floor is that we are doing, not talking, we are doing.
I can see it.
You feel me?
I can see it.
So,
bro, do you consider yourself a hard worker?
100%.
You're doing a lot of things.
100%. Yeah. I'm a doer. I'm not yes, I talk a lot, but I'm also a doer.
Where'd you get that from? Your mom, your dad?
Good question, Yeah, I'd say from...
Man, I can't get good question almost every other episode. What have I been doing, huh?
No, it's definitely from my parents, I would say, yeah.
Okay.
I've always known that you have to work hard. Yeah. That was always nothing comes easy, nothing comes for free. So you've got to work hard and you've got to follow through with things. And I'd say skateboarding also helped me a lot in my life.
Yeah.
Because of, when you're a skateboarder, you have to have patience, you have to persevere, you have to keep going.
Yeah.
You try a trick, you fall, you get up, you try it again. So I think that...
Yeah, it did something to your psyche. It did something,
100%. So I'm a kind of a person who always wants to finish what they start.
Yeah. So the hip hop floor has definitely been on a come up.
Yeah.
What do you imagine for it in the next 2 years?
Obviously,
Botswana will be part of that.
That
idea.
In the next 2 years, I see the hip hop floor, the event part of it, becoming like a balcony mix, a kunye. Where we're in New York, we're in London, we're in Gabs, we're in wherever, Nairobi.
Yeah.
I see it going there because back in the day, they used to tell us as hip hop DJs that we'll only be African hip hop DJs because there's so many other guys on the other side, right?
Wait until you prove them wrong.
You know what I mean? Because what the internet has done now is like,
it's possible.
This is one. We all one thing here, So the hip hop floor is my little baby, so I see it going there. But I also want the hip hop floor to look. I'm the face of it now because it's my little baby and I'm getting it started. But it must get to a point where the new guy, let's say Uncle Party Time, for an example, as a DJ, he must be the hip hop floor guy. I can just be at the back,
and chill.
Yeah. So I think this is gonna be my lifetime project where I can now actually grow in the industry and just become like a real OG where I'm like, okay, I'm part of this thing, but I don't have to be the one in front the whole time. You know, let me put new faces on. So,
dude, when you're doing all of these things, right?
Yeah.
There's a business aspect to the music, right?
Yeah.
You guys are not just putting out music, playing music, recorded.
Yeah.
How well would you say you understand the business of music, man, over the years till now?
I think I've understood pretty well.
Okay.
Because I don't have lots of money or whatever, but I'm also but I'm okay. You know, I'm not struggling. I've never struggled. I've never asked anybody to borrow me money.
Which artist has asked you for money? I'm keen to know that.
I mean, look, in the lockdown,
let's just name them.
Nah.
I'm joking.
But in the lockdown, you had to help a lot of people. You know, we weren't earning 2 years of not earning. You know, it was difficult. Yeah. So by the grace of God, I was able to make the right decisions with money.
Facts.
And that's why I can still be here today. So yes, if you're young and you want to understand the business properly.
Very important.
Yeah.
Because then it's some mother flippers out there that you put in your team, and if you're not smart enough to know the moves, hey, dog.
You'll see shit.
Have you ever had any of that? Like people that try to steal? Because I had a conversation with Primo last night. Shout out Primo. Great conversation, great dude. But he told me it's some people close to him, people that he trusted, that took away $250,000.
Damn.
Yeah, $250,000.
That's crazy.
$250,000.
Yo, Primo, how much money you got?
Yeah, how much money? Yo, Primo, dog.
That's crazy.
So has that ever happened to you?
Nah.
Good.
See, this is why I was always scared to have teams.
Good grace.
I've always just ran my own business.
Good grace.
Nobody's stolen from me.
Good grace.
And I've never stolen from anybody.
Yeah. 100%. Dude, I was checking out your video from Special Somebody.
Yeah.
You niggas was looking so young.
We were young, bro.
Hey,
you know, I sometimes look at that video and I'm like, wow, it's crazy because if you look at that video, there's Ricky, there's Cassper, there's Anatii. 5.
Major League DJs?
There's Major League, there's Costa.
Yeah. Costa was there.
Costa's in the video.
Costa Teach. Though, isn't it crazy that some of the people that kind of blew up, quote unquote, have been there?
They've been there.
Like what you told me about Young Stunner. That was like 2013.
That was long ago. Phantom Steez is in that video.
Crazy.
I think even Alpha Cat is in that video.
Crazy.
DJ Fanatic.
I think you put on a lot of people, low key.
I've tried.
I think you put on a lot of people.
I've tried.
Do they say these things in interviews, man? Does your name come up as...
It does. I mean, I think like the main ones would be like Frank, Taylor, and Shane Ego.
Right.
With Mayo, that's where people like, Mayo. So yeah, the respect is there, you know. I'm actually on Shane's ass. I'm like, yo, I can't drop the album without you.
Pause.
Yo, pause, yeah. No Diddy. I was telling Shane, I'm like, bro, I need you on the album. So, yeah, I mean, and I don't see it as putting people on.
Okay.
You know, I think it's first of all, they are talented. They've got their talent, and the song wouldn't be what the song is without their talent. You know, so
I can see that.
It's more of like a collaboration, as we call it. But now with the hip hop floor, I'm intentionally trying to put people on.
For sure.
And, you know, see this person become this mega star.
Yeah.
And be able to be like, wow, you know, we worked on this, whatever. So yeah.
Dude, good times, man. That video, like I saw it, I was like, man, let me go back to this nigga's past.
Yeah.
Young, song is great. I actually like Casper's first verse on it.
Yeah.
Spun in the south. You know, it's catchy, it's bouncy, you know what I mean? But I want to ask you about like the times then, right? When you made that song, and then a few years later, how is the relationship with like Anatii, with Cass, with Major League DJs? They've also switched up to the Yanos, you know what I mean?
Doing big things.
Yeah. I just saw a clip on TikTok with a song from a guy from
I saw
UK.
That, yeah.
I was like, this is kind of
in the street.
They were in the street.
I love their content as well.
Yeah.
But one thing I can tell about Major League, ever since we started, those guys work. You think I work hard? Those guys work
for real,
non-stop. And everything that is happening, they've always said they're gonna do it.
They've always said
They've always said we're gonna become these mega stars. And their whole thing, because remember when we were doing hip hop, they used to call their thing what Kwaito. What was it? Something.
I forgot.
But remember, they had a name for it.
Yeah.
So they always saw themselves on international stages already back then when they were making songs like Sliza Tsotsi.
Yeah.
Which we didn't really understand, New Age Kwaito. That's what they used to call it. New Age Kwaito. So they've always had this vision, and they've always been very humble. They've always been very, very hardworking.
They're working hard.
So
bro.
everything that is happening to them is not happening by mistake. Like they are exactly where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Shout out to Major League, but relationships are still good. Major League,
Cool.
Cassper as well.
Cass, yeah.
Rest in peace to Ricky.
Yeah.
Anatii, to tell you the truth, Anatii's never really liked me.
What?
So it's one of those.
Nah,
he's always been very weird to me. So it's one of those where it's I have no idea. So
did you pull out Drake on his girl?
Not even
in the past.
No, not even. And then I think there was a long time where I was like, it's okay. I would make an effort. Just you walk up to guys, greet them, whatever,
right.
And it would still be like very So I don't.
That's wild. Bro.
I don't have any problem with him or whatever. But I also, when we see each other, it's like a what up,
That's it.
Yeah, it's not a.
And you guys were great when you made the special Somebody, right?
Yeah, but even you see, that's where the weirdness had started, because I remember for that song to drop, he came with some other funny styles. He wanted cash and whatever. The song wasn't supposed to come out actually. So,
tell me about that. Why?
First of all, I didn't have money at the time. And he came with some crazy bill. This was like the day of the song. He was like, nah, this is what you guys got to pay for the song to come out. I was like, bro, where would I find this money? But I managed to find the money, whatever. But I remember finding the money and being like, fuck this nigga, man. I'm not, like, fuck this nigga. And then, we kind of like resolved it. We shot the video, whatever.
Yeah, but the relations were already
the relationship was always funny, but it's one of those where it's like we're not all for each other,
Yeah.
So maybe I could be wrong, but for me, I always felt like this guy doesn't feel me.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. He's also tried to go back to music. He never went back completely, did he?
I think he's back.
He's back, yeah?
Yeah, I think he's got an album on the way.
Yeah.
I still follow him on the gram and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's no beef, man.
Yeah, no,
you're not beefing with anyone right now.
No one at all.
No one that you know.
No one that I know, yeah.
Maybe niggas are busy.
That's on them, bro.
Being salty as
I've got a family. I'm not there.
Bro, you're getting older. You grown. You're matured now.
Yeah. And the way I approach things and my thinking is a lot more different than a year ago.
Yeah. How do you make of a conversation around industry plans such as quote unquote Tyler?
It's never true.
It's never true, yeah?
It's never true, man. You know, especially in like Johannesburg where it's like Hollywood.
Yeah.
I'm your friend because I know what I can.
Because we can get something, yeah.
We're gonna get, there's something I
want something, bro.
You know what I mean? So they're talking shit. They're not tight.
I think they do, yeah.
They just, everyone's working.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that. but some of them do well.
Okay.
Some of them do well. I think when they do well in a natural, organic way, then you can see like, oh shit, these people are actually friends.
Yeah.
These people care about each other.
Right.
And then it's beautiful. You see it with, I think the girls are doing it very well. You see it with like a DJ Zincle and a Pearl 2C with a Nomuzi.
Yes.
Then now they have like a Tabz. Like you can see like, okay, these people are actually friends. If one of them's car were to break down, they can call these people.
Yeah. Nomuzi can get it, bro.
I'm not involved. I'm not involved.
Pearl 2C can get it.
I'm not involved.
Who else?
I don't know. I'm not involved.
She can get it. She can get it. Everybody can get it.
Shout out to
bro,
them.
did you ever have, no disrespect to your woman, did you ever have like industry crushes in the past?
I've had a few industry relationships. But
like who?
Nah.
Come on.
Nah.
Speedy, you're in Gap City, dog.
Nah.
You not?
No, let me tell you. So you remember what happened with Jub Jub and Amanda DePaul and Mac G?
Yeah.
The thing is, if you're with so-and-so or whatever, you must remember that it's many years later. This person could have kids. This person could be married.
Facts.
So you can't disrespect people's families.
I got that.
Like that. And everyone that I have been with in the industry now has a family.
Is that right?
You know what I mean?
Ooh.
So it's
1 plus 1. Oh.
So it's very deep.
All right, can I ask a question?
Sure.
Did you and Lut ever have anything?
No, never.
Not.
It was always work.
Did you and Boiti ever have anything?
No.
No?
No.
Man,
Not 40.
What are the names, bro?
Yeah.
You and Pearl?
Nah.
No. You and
She was always, I always saw, because remember, we were live amp babies.
Yeah.
So it was like, from like Fresh and then it was Bonang, Mini Gamini,
yeah.
Peltusi,
Yeah.
Lut Love, then Lamise and
Lamise, yeah.
So I always saw those names I just mentioned, Tibo Touch, Sizwe Glomo, Waras,
right.
Andile Ngube, everyone that was on the show, we were always my older brother or my older sisters.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Guys, what kind of name should I pull out there? It's got to be a come on, man. No? You niggas don't know nothing. You just, you and I both.
Hey, I ain't saying shit. But most importantly, like I said, it's because I respect.
I got you. I got you. I'm not even going to push you to,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they got kids now.
Yeah.
You don't want husbands looking at you funny.
Besides that, it's a very reckless and childish thing to be throwing out people's names. You know, that's people's wives, people's kids.
Damn, bro, this is a mature position that you get about, bro.
This is a whole different... and I like this version of me.
Yeah.
I wake up feeling really good.
I like that.
You know, and... not to say that I had hate in my heart, but there was times where I had like anger.
I feel you.
You know, whereas now I'm like...
At the industry too, you know?
At the industry, at peers, at a lot of things, you know? Yeah. Whereas now I'm like, I have happiness. I feel light. I feel very, very light.
You know, do you think that it's a lot of other cats in the industry that might feel how you felt, but are just not talking about it?
100%.
I think so too.
100%.
Because this industry can get dark,
yeah,
bro.
Niggas are dying inside.
Niggas are dying
every
inside.
day.
Doug, speaking of that, with the Ricky thing.
Yeah.
Bruv. That's pretty much an example of niggas dying inside, yes, we could say.
You know, you from the outside, you'd be like, damn, this nigga got deals, he got cars, he's got a family, he's got hits
Paris on. Back and forth.
You know, life is perfect.
Yeah.
But you don't know what he's going through inside. You know? So that also goes to show that money and all, there's more to life.
Yeah.
You know? You can have all the money in the world, but when you get home, like I said, you get home to a house.
Not a home, yeah.
It's cold.
Yeah.
You're gonna die with your money.
Bruv.
Sucks.
Man. So we got to take care of the inside.
100%.
We got to take care of the inside.
Yeah.
And maybe have a lot of people that could speak positively into your life and also have like a support base.
Support is most important.
And also double HP.
Yeah.
Dog,
we've lost so many people.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude.
Again, dying inside.
Yeah. Dying inside. I don't want to leave it at that sad.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've got all the time.
You know what I mean? I'm thinking about like, are you a confrontational person?
I'm a very confrontational.
Very confrontational. Do you fight, Doug? Do you got hands?
I don't got hands. Nah.
You don't got hands?
I'm a lover, man.
You're not a fighter.
Nah, we fought so much in school and shit.
Yeah.
I ain't no tough guy, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't no tough guy.
No, but the reason why I asked that is that whenever you feel brothers with the worst energy, bro, do you hit up people like, yo, man, what's really good? Or you just let things slide, you remove yourself?
I used to. I used to be like, what the fuck's your problem?
No, but I can see it.
Yeah. No, I used to. Now I'm like, nah, I'm not dying for some dumb shit.
Yeah.
You know? So I just keep it to myself now. Keep it moving.
Hey, the industry, man.
I used to be very, let's go. You know?
It's like,
and I've had my few, we've done it, you know? Sometimes you gotta shake. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Shake a little bit.
Sometimes you gotta shake, bro. But I'm a lover.
Yeah.
Every single time I've been in a fight, I've always cried after and be like,
yeah. Like, why am I
don't like this. I don't like how this makes me feel. I don't like anything about it.
Yeah.
You know? So again, I'm no tough guy. Even if you want to fight me, I'm not gonna fight you, bro. Like, first of all, I don't know how to fight. Let's just start there.
You don't look like it though. You don't look like a guy who doesn't know how to fight.
No, I mean, not that I don't know how to fight, but like I've seen some niggas who can throw, like, you know.
Oh yeah.
But it's just that I'm not scared, you know.
Facts. Facts.
If we're gonna go.
So if you ever hit up Cassper Nyovest on some, yo, man, I know you got a boxing thing going on.
Yeah.
Celebrity boxing.
Yeah.
Who you putting on the other side? It's Speedsta against who?
Fuck.
Not Anatii, right?
Nah,
it can't be Anatii.
Nah, Anatii will fuck me up, yo. I don't know, man. The thing is, I don't even think.
But this is for money, all right? Specifically for money.
Cassper had invited me to come fight.
Yeah.
Fight him.
Yeah.
For money as well.
You'd go in?
I considered it.
You'd consider, oh, okay.
I considered it. And then I remember telling my older brother.
Wait. Cassper reached out?
Yeah. There's a time we had a bit of it and he was like, I'll fuck you up. Let's get in the ring. I was like, fuck you, let's get in the ring.
You guys actually had a beef.
It wasn't a beef. It was like stupid shit, you know.
Yeah.
But it's in the past now.
Okay.
So in that moment, I was like, yeah, let's go, whatever. And I remember telling my older brother, and my older brother was like, that's not who we are.
Oh,
we don't fight.
Yeah.
That's distasteful.
Damn, bro.
You know?
Yeah.
Then I thought, I was like, now imagine he fucks me up. Now that's even
it's even worse. It's like I should have listened, bro.
Should have just listened, you know? And that's normally the situation with people that get fucked up, or is them messing with people who are quiet. It's always the quiet people. You must be very, you know, if a nigga is quiet and he says, my dog, I'm warning you.
Yeah.
Take that warning.
Please just run away.
Because you find that guy is gonna tear you apart. He's gonna fuck you up.
So you saw the fight between him, that is Cassper, and Knock Music.
Yes.
Right? Who won that fight, bro?
Cassper says he won it, but remember they said Knock had more shots.
More shots, yeah.
So I don't know much about boxing, first of all.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
What are you into as far as like sports is concerned?
Skateboarding, of course.
Of course, yeah.
I'm a big football fan. I play football twice a week. I play indoor football. I love
keeping healthy.
Keeping healthy. I love football. Yeah, those are my two main sports. I love playing chess for the mind.
Oh,
I'm a big chess.
You good at it?
I'm decent.
Yeah, you guys play any?
Decent.
Chess?
Decent.
Yeah.
I played like chess since primary school, so
nice.
Love chess. Yeah, those are my three go-tos: skateboarding, football, chess.
Skateboard. Favorite football team right now? What's that?
Favorite? It's still Manchester. I'm Manchester United through and through.
Cheers, bro.
You
see, we don't even care.
Yeah. I'm Man United through and through, bro.
We're good. I mean,
yeah,
but we saw some.
Yeah. South Africa-wise, I used to be a Bidvest Wits fan.
Okay.
And then they obviously got sold. And so I'm like on the fence. Yeah. But I watch everything.
Knock Music has moved from music into movies and TV series and Netflix and all of that.
Yeah.
Is that something that Speedsta's fans can be shocked by one of these good days 100%. On the TV screens?
There's a show running right now on Showmax. It's called 016 FM.
Ah, yeah. Also, dude, you're on a reality TV show.
Oh, yeah, that was Love and Hip Hop. We did
Love and Hip Hop. Is it over now?
It's done now, yeah.
It's done now.
Season 1 is done, yeah.
God, so, is it coming back?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
We haven't spoken about it. Right. But Showmax, as we speak, there's a show. We're on episode 4. That's
crazy.
That's me acting as myself, though.
What do you play?
I play myself. So the show is about a radio station in the Vaal, which is shutting down.
Okay.
And I play DJ Speedsta, who sits on the board of this radio station trying to revive it.
Revive it. Okay.
Yeah, that's the storyline. Very cool show. We shot it. When did we shoot the show? We shot it December, Jan, and yeah, it came out now in July on Showmax.
Dag, bro. Yeah. How many things are you trying to do?
Hey, bro, I'm trying to do things.
Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to do everything that is aligned. Number one, aligned with my brand.
Right.
So I never want to do things where it's like, oh, that's a bit strange. That's weird, you know? So as long as it's aligned and it makes sense and I'm having fun while doing it, I'm in.
I like that for you, man. I'm going to check the show. You said it's called what again?
016 FM
016
on Showmax, yeah.
FM. I think somebody said something about that. I just didn't know you're a part of it.
Yeah, I've been there, yeah.
How do you feel about, obviously you're a radio person, but how do you feel about the screen, bro? Do you like it more than the radio? And for this one, it's crazy because you're doing radio on the TV screen.
On the TV, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the TV as well. I love presenting. I miss presenting, actually.
Yeah.
But the radio was always nicer because people can't see you.
Yeah. That's what I like about it too.
You know what I mean? People can't see you. But I like both. Again, I like broadcasting. You know?
I think broadcasting is great. Who are some of the best broadcasters in South Africa that you feel, man, whenever there's a conversation about the best in SA, these three names got to come up. Broadcasters.
DJ Fresh.
Fresh.
100%. For me, Fat Joe.
You see?
Fat Joe
You see?
Legendary.
Fat Joe is simply one of the reasons I got into broadcasting.
Radio. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, radio, and then what you would have now in podcasting.
Yeah.
Fat Joe. Because I'd see his stuff, young as I was. It's like, man, I see myself in this dude, bro.
Fat Joe was the coolest guy on earth, bro.
Fat Joe.
Yeah.
What's happening with his, did you hear a story? Is that true, or debts and stuff? Like apparently he's owing some money.
I don't know. I think I saw like bits and pieces.
Yeah.
But to tell you the honest truth, even my algorithm on my social media, I don't see these, because that's not the kind of stuff I like to see. It doesn't make me happy to see somebody struggling in the industry.
Bruv.
You know, so
bruv.
Even if I do, I just keep scrolling. I'm like, you know, I don't want to
energy.
Just energy. Anelem daughter.
Oh yeah.
Anelem daughter.
I hear she gets paid big money.
I heard
she's over at
947.
947.
Yeah, 947's got a solid one because they've got Tando Tabz was really good as well.
Tando, yeah.
But Mo Flavor was also really, really good.
Yeah.
Who else?
Bruv, those names are
Sabi.
Titans.
Sabi is a brilliant broadcaster.
Do I know any Sabi?
Sabi, Metro FM Breakfast.
That Sabi. Oh my
Sabi's
God.
really, really good on the radio.
Yeah. How do you feel about Sizwe?
Sizwe is actually
over
really...
there at Kaya.
I think it's a perfect fit, actually.
Yeah. Sizwe is smart.
Yeah, from time to time, I catch the show.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I lie. When it was still in the afternoon, but now they've put Glenn Lewis in the afternoon and then him in the morning. So I haven't heard his morning show.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard at Kaya, he sounds really, really good. I think that's a perfect...
He's chilled, man.
Perfect
what I'm
fit.
not too sure about, and this was a lot of people also, is his collaboration with Saul. I'm still a bit, you know.
See, I haven't heard.
You haven't heard, yeah?
I haven't listened.
I listen to those brews almost every day driving to work. Yeah. So I skip through like 3 radio channels.
Okay.
One, obviously my radio channel.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on with my people.
Yeah.
2, Kaya sometimes.
Yeah.
Metro here and there. And then back in Zim, because of the guy that's responsible for like inspiring my radio journey. His name is Simba.
Simba, yes.
Simba Mudereri.
Yeah, it's a big,
Yeah, on ZFM.
ZFM, yeah.
So I listen to them.
Okay.
Amazing radio.
Yeah.
Amazing radio.
Yeah. I think it's difficult to forget about legends in the radio and broadcasting because nowadays you don't even know who the fuck's on radio.
Bruv.
You're like, who's this?
Bruv, it's like... And what are they on about?
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about? And it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, there's no, like, when you on radio, nigga, when you on YFM or nigga, you are the guy.
Bro, you're the dude.
You are the fucking...
But you know what? I wish they treated radio presenters in Gabs, in B-Dub, the way they treat radio presenters in South Africa.
Well, I mean, only the legends. They don't know the new.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody know. You listen to, you're like, who is this?
Who the fudge is that?
And why? Like it's. I always sometimes I laugh and I'm like, so you, Mr. Program Manager, think we're gonna listen to this person, and believe them and what they're saying is of substance? Who the fuck? Do you remember there's this one show? I forgot what it's called on Showmax. I think it was called Unfollowed or something.
Yeah, Unfollowed, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And the interviewer was interviewing Fat Joe.
Oh, he was on it?
Yeah, Fat Joe was on it.
Oh, nice.
And I remember burst out laughing because the guy who's broadcasting is fairly young. He's around our age, right?
Yeah, isn't he with like Anele over at 947?
I think he does the news.
Yeah,
something like that. Very good broadcaster.
Amazing dude.
Very good interviewer as well.
Yeah.
I forget his name. But I couldn't help but laugh because all Fat Joe kept asking me was like, were you there? Because especially on radio, how are you asking, radio or TV, how are you asking people about things you know nothing about?
Can't do it, dog.
Where's the credit?
Can't do it,
Where's the credit? Nigga, you never been a rock star. So how can you tell me about it? Go be a rock star first.
That's crazy.
You know, that was Fat Joe's stance on that interview. People were like, he's so arrogant. But I'm like, he's right.
It's facts, though. It's facts,
like,
bro.
You know, you can't ask me about it. Something happened in 98. Were you there? No, you weren't. I was Fat Joe.
Man. Fat Joe, dog.
You know, so...
Nah, but those are big names. Big names. Fat Joe, Anele, Fresh.
Yeah.
Who else did you say there? Sabby.
Sabby is very good. As well. Ayanda MVP.
Yeah.
Ayanda MVP is really good.
What's the biggest bag you got from radio, man? How much was it?
I didn't get no big bag.
For real?
Yeah. But it was okay. You
was
know?
it like a vehicle for other things that would get you
100%?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was never a big bag. I think I spoke about this on Buddha T's shopping where I was like, you know, like I've never made more than 15,000 rand of radio, but it was never about
the money
at the time.
Yeah.
But I think now, if I were to go back,
if you go back, son,
it's like, yo, what you saying, boy?
It's gotta make sense.
I gotta take my girl to Rodine. I gotta buy nappies.
The cancer is here, man.
You know, but there's not much money in radio.
Facts.
Okay, well, look, the private ones.
Yeah.
Your 947s, which is the Prime Media.
Right.
Your Kayas, your Kakasis, your YFMs, which are privately owned.
Right.
There's more money there than your government ones, your SABC.
Yeah.
But your SABC will always be the biggest.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Facts.
But some guys get paid. I know like Patukada from Lesedi FM.
Oh.
He was on MacG show. I think he said he gets paid like 100 and something thousand.
I was like, what?
I was like, what? That's crazy. So yeah, there's some guys.
It's a lot of money. Bro, you get like 2 million United States dollars right now.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Gonna first of all build a beautiful family home for my family.
Family home?
Just to have our base.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna invest in a couple of things that will make me money. And then I'm go on holiday.
Yeah, that's it. You know you gotta.
What else am I gonna do?
Splurge.
I'm gonna splurge. And I think I'll just see if I have that much money. I'm probably gonna do a lot of saving.
Oh yeah.
Because having a lot of money like that is scary because you can lose it.
Yeah.
Like that. So.
Yeah. You don't want to be on an episode of I blew it.
Yeah.
Like those episodes are always crazy, man. Like
And there's always one common denominator.
What's that?
All of them, the story is about women.
You see what we were talking about earlier?
I bought women alcohol. I took women on trips. I bought Gucci bags. I did this.
And it's not even like the women's problem. It's just like niggas, we gotta.
Yeah. No, it's not the women's.
It's not the women.
It's not the women's fault. It's just niggas. Niggas are like when they go crazy.
But let's be honest, man. It's a few things that we kind of measure success in the society, and they don't even have to be the things we have to look at.
Yeah.
Right. Like you got money. You're at a spot. The measurement of success is you got pretty young ting.
You got the ting.
You got the ting, dog.
Dog.
You know? It's got BBO though, but it's cool. Hey. It's cool. It's the ting.
Hey, but you know, having the ting, especially the main girl, most dangerous thing.
Yeah.
I never go for like it girls or like the main girl.
Yeah.
It's just not that's where it's
dangerous.
Yeah, no, I don't play that game. Personally.
Yeah. I try not to do that too, man, because you know, hey, high blood pressure.
Yeah. And you know, like some unfortunately some niggas get the thrill in like going for other people's women.
That's crazy.
Right? To fuck you up.
Crazy.
Because sometimes you find he doesn't actually like your girl.
No.
He just wants to fuck
It's just you.
Yeah, he doesn't like you, so he wants to show you via your girl. And then you have girls who fall into that trap, and that's where there's just trouble.
I hope that's never happened to you, bro.
It hasn't happened, and please, Lord, I
Hey, let's pray, dog.
You know what
oh
I mean?
my God.
And I
dog.
say that because I don't do that to other people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because it's karma also.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I respect people's relationships. I respect people's.
Yeah, I know a
whatever.
nigga that happened to.
And that's how niggas die sometimes.
I was about to say, bro. He found out one of his friends smashed his woman,
Imagine.
and the next day he was gone, bro. He committed suicide. It was like, yeah, I'm out of here, man.
Really?
Because niggas take that stuff. Some niggas take that stuff too heart. You know?
No, that shit can fuck you up.
Brother. Speedsta album is coming. Single is dropping on the 8th of August.
Yes, 8th of August.
8th of August. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Excited about the album. Do you have any last words that you want to put out there? B-Dub loves you. You got a lot of fans.
Thank you.
Before I ask you my last question.
Yeah. I think most importantly, I want to say thank you for the continued support over the years.
Yep.
Those are things that I don't take for granted, like I was saying, we're super blessed, we're alive, we're kicking. So thank you so much. Album is on the way, single is out by the time you guys see this episode.
Yeah.
So please go stream it, it's fire. The hip hop floor updates are there.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on around the hip hop floor, like I told you.
One time.
And man, let's just keep doing more.
I love that. Question last is, how does Speedsta want to be remembered?
Good question. Another good question.
Yeah.
I want to be remembered for, number one, having a good heart.
Good heart.
Being kind.
Yeah.
Being respectful to human beings. And just overall good. When I go, it must be like, okay, shit, this was a good nigga.
This brother was a good nigga.
This was a good nigga, because there's some shit people out there.
And I hope they remember you for such a giant that you are as far as SA hip hop is concerned.
Thank you.
Because you really are, brother.
Yeah.
For real.
But hey, we still got more life. We still got lots to do.
Oh, bro, that's hey, dog, that's generations coming up.
Yeah, for sure.
Brother, thank you so much for stopping by, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
You're about to go tear it up.
Yes, sir.
They're not ready for you, dog.
I am gonna kill it.
So what's the set looking like? Are we doing a lot of local?
Yeah.
Going up to
Always.
Okay.
Always local, then we'll get into the international stuff. Yeah.
I can't wait to see it. I'll be there in a few
we're
minutes.
Gonna have lots of fun.
I can't wait for it. My brother, thank you so much.
Thank you, bro. Thank you to your viewers. Please subscribe, like, keep following, keep supporting the man. He's doing a great job. Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, DJ Speedsta, and thank you for stopping by. Until the next time, do this one thing for me. Stay fucking juicy. Peace. Peace. What's going on, YouTube? My name is Tkay of the Juice 2.0. I'm just here to say thank you very much for checking our video, and click subscribe, like, and the notification button for more content just like that.